UFC fans, we'd like to welcome you to the weigh-in for UFC 276, Adesanya versus Cannonier. Tomorrow night, it is the biggest live event of the year to date, and the last man to walk will be the undisputed best middleweight in the world, UFC champion Israel Adesanya, whose latest title defense comes against the confident killer gorilla, Jared Cannonier. Plus, in the co-headliner, future Hall of Famers meet for the third time in their historic series as Australian featherweight king Alexander Volkowski goes for a 22nd straight win against the former best in the world, Max Blessed Holloway. And we've also got a high-stakes featured bout at middleweight between oncoming contenders Sean Strickland and Alex Pereira. We would like to thank our UFC sponsors. Body Armor. Body Armor Sports Drink provides superior hydration for today's athletes. More electrolytes, more vitamins, better sports drink. Body Armor, the official sports drink of UFC. And Modelo, brewed for those with a fighting spirit. We would also like to send a special welcome to our UFC Fight Club members joining us today here in Las Vegas, Nevada. We hope to see all of you once again at T-Mobile for the live action tomorrow night. And now for the call of the ceremonial weigh-in for UFC 276. Here is Joe Rogan.
What's happening, Vegas? Welcome to the weigh-ins, my friends. How about a nice round of applause for Ariani, Brittany, Chrissy, Vanessa, Hunter. Give it up for the matchmakers, Sean Shelby and Mick Maynard. Ladies and gentlemen, we got a hell of a card for you. I want to kick things off in the women's bantamweight division. Jessica Rose Clark versus Yulia Stoliarenko. First up on the scale, Yulia Stoliarenko, 136. And her opponent, Jessica Rose Clark. Official weight, 135.5 for Jessie Jess. First fight of the night, ladies and gentlemen, on UFC Fight Pass and ESPN Plus, Yulia Stoliarenko and Jessica Rose Clark. The next fight takes place in the women's flyweight division. Jessica Evil Eye versus Macy Barber. First up on the scale, Macy Barber. Official weight, 126 for the future. And her opponent, Jessica I. Official weight, 126. Macy Barber and Jessica I, ladies and gentlemen. The next fight takes place in the middleweight division. Uriah Prime Time Hall versus Andre Mooney. Official weight 186 for prime time. Mooney and Uriah Hall, ladies and gentlemen. Next, we move to the ESPN ABC prelims. We kick things off in the middleweight division. Brad Tavares versus Dricus du Plessis. On the scale, Dricus du Plessis, official weight 185. And his opponent, Brad Tavares. Official weight 185.5 for Mr. Tavares. Dricus du Plessis and Brad Tavares, ladies and gentlemen. The next fight takes place in the welterweight division. Gabe Green versus Ian Gary. First on the scale, Gabe Green. Official weight 170. And his opponent, Ian Gary Machado. Official weight 171. Gabe Green and Ian Gary Machado, ladies and gentlemen. The next fight takes place in the welterweight division. Jim Miller versus Donald Cowboy Cerrone. Oh, man. First up on the scale, Cowboy. Official weight 170.5. And his opponent, Jim Miller. Official weight 170.5 for Mr. Miller. Cowboy Cerrone and Jim Miller, ladies and gentlemen. The next fight is the feature bout in the prelims in the lightweight division. Brad Riddell versus Jaylen Turner. First up on the scale, Jaylen Turner, official weight 155. pay-per-view, we kick things off in the bantamweight division. Pedro Munoz versus Sugar Sean O'Malley. Official weight 135 for the Sugar Show! And his opponent, Pedro Munoz! Official weight 135.5 for the Young Punisher. Sugar Sean O'Malley and Pedro Munoz, ladies and gentlemen. The next fight takes place in the welterweight division. Ruthless Robbie Lawler versus Bryan Barberena. First up on the scale, Bryan Barberena. Official weight 170.5. And his opponent, the former UFC welterweight champion of the world, Ruthless Robbie Lawler. Official weight 171 from Mr. Lawler. Bryan Barberena and Robbie Lawler, ladies and gentlemen. The next fight takes place in the middleweight division. Sean Strickland versus Alex Pereira. Up on the scale, Alex Pereira, official weight 184.5. And his opponent, Sean Strickland. Official weight 185.5 from Mr. Strickland. Alex Pereira and Sean Strickland, ladies and gentlemen. Now let's take a closer look at the two men involved in the co-main event of the evening.
First fight with Holloway, yeah, was big one, you know. Max Holloway being a champion for a while and, you know, a lot of hype around him, and I was just a newcomer. I said going into that fight that we had him figured out and we're going to give him a lot of trouble in there, and that's exactly what happened.
I mean, this Volkowski is a fantastic fighter, man.
Oh, man.
It was a nice competitive fight, but we showed that we were just a step ahead.
The Volkowski era is officially underway.
This is the best of the best. You gotta evolve with the sport or you get left behind. So the second one, I had to change, and we did. I hit him with some good shots, dropped him a bunch of times.
He's picking his shots, walking him down. Oh man, he's down again. He's hurting Volkowski with frequency.
He definitely came with a new game plan that caught us by surprise, which was a credit to him and his team. Third round, we knew that we had to step it up, and we knew we needed the next dude. So mid-fight, I had to just completely change my style to counter his adjustment.
The determination of Volkowski, though, he's really turned up the pressure the second half of this fight.
Numbers very close across the board.
So we obviously went out there and did our thing.
I thought I did enough. The owner of the company thought I did enough. The world thought I did enough. But the three judges sitting octagon side went the other way. It is what it is, you know. It stinged a little, but we're back here for the third, and y'all in for a treat.
It's a big fight for both of us, but especially for him. You know, you lose 3 times against the champ, you know, all of a sudden, go conversations and things like that. That all goes away.
There are 2 guys on the featherweight Mount Rushmore, Jose Aldo and Max Holloway, and he has beaten both of them, and he beat Max twice.
I'm going to keep proving myself as the best featherweight of all time.
He's one of the most impressive champions in the history of the sport. All he wants to do is seek and destroy and to break men.
You know, I'm a whole different beast, and I've evolved so much. And they ain't taking that belt away from me, my family. They ain't taking that belt away from Australia.
Oh my goodness!
Unbelievable.
Enter the top-ranked former champion, future Hall of Famer.
A lot of people have been sleeping on me, you know. You have a couple good fights, you don't get a finish. People forget who you are, you know, so at the end of the day, I get to remind them who Bless is.
Max Holloway showing there's levels. Holy smoke!
I'm the best boxer you see, baby!
You may hit numbers, but you ain't hitting them numbers on me. I am going to put hands on his chin. I can promise you that, and I'm going to put it on his chin regularly. And if his chin still holds up after all the damage he's copped over the years, credit to him. But if there's going to be a time that it doesn't, I think it's this time. I'm definitely a lot sharper. I'm capitalizing on opportunities a lot better than I did before.
That'll do it! 21 in a row for Alexander the Great.
I know if I touch him, I can make him fall, so game plan is to go over there, touch him in his chin a bunch of times, and let's see how much times he can get back up.
So much on the line. Legacy, money, championship belts.
I can just tell you this now, that I am not accepting defeat and my hand's going to be raised. Come July 2nd, I'm planning to take his head off. I'm going to prove that I'm a better man, and I'm going to really put an end to this.
And still, baby!
I'm gonna go out there July 2nd, have my way, do my fight, look for the finish in every single possible way, and I'm gonna have the time of my life while doing it.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, for the Featherweight Championship of the world. Introducing the challenger, the former champion, Max Bless Holloway. Official weight, 144.5 for the former champion. And his opponent, the reigning, defending, undisputed featherweight champion of the world, Alexander the Great Volkowski. Official weight, 144.5 for the champion. All right, I'm here with Max Holloway, the former champion.
Hey guys, this guy told me bring the heat tomorrow. The joke's on him, I am the heat. Let him know, Night Island. Right here, baby.
Max, this is such an important fight for the featherweight division, one of the greatest matchups of all time. You've had two incredibly close fights. Give us your thoughts on what goes down tomorrow night.
I had 10 rounds with this guy. Like I said, tomorrow we don't go past 3. Let's get it.
The former champion, ladies and gentlemen, Max Holloway. I'm here with the UFC featherweight king. This is such a big fight. It's such a huge fight for the division and such a huge fight for your reign as a champion. Give us your thoughts on what tomorrow means to you.
Oh, it means everything. Hey, I'm going to hit him with the free Pete, like I said. He can soak up the energy because it doesn't help him tomorrow. Australia, hey, you know I'm bringing that back to you. Love yous.
The champion, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, enjoy the show. We're going to put it on.
Alexander Volkowski. And now, let's take a closer look at the two men involved in the main event of the evening.
I don't care about wins or losses anymore, to be honest. I don't care about belts. I could not tell you where the belt is right now. Conor McGregor doesn't even have a belt. He hasn't even fought in how long, and he's still one of the biggest superstars in this game because he's made himself that way. All I want to do is just show off. Show off. I want to show my essence. I want to express myself. I want to show off. And I know when I show off and I have fun, I'm the best in the world. No one can with me. I want to finish this game and be like, man, I tried that technique. I tried that technique. I tried that technique. I tried that technique. I want to make sure I leave no stone unturned. I've had 2 rematches in a row. I'm recycling right now, the whole division. I'm glad I got some new blood now. I mean blood.
I'm confident I can beat any man on the face of the planet. I don't care who you are, where you're from, what you've done.
Oh! Knockdown for Cannonier!
Cannonier's got some power.
I feel I'm so deserving of the shot.
Concussive ground and pound.
Oh!
And that's it! Jared Cannonier gets it done!
You know, I won 5 out of my 6 fights at middleweight, and they've all been big names, former champions, potential top contenders.
Oh, and the elbow! Jared Cannonier! There's your statement made!
Hey, Dana, look at me. Hey, I want that shot next. I'll get the shot next. It's me, nobody else, me.
I want to see the best version of him. Because, man, you know, everyone shines under those lights, bro. When it comes to, like, rising to the occasion, not many do it like me, if any.
Oh! Knockdown for Adesanya! That is it! Wow!
You're fighting the greatest fighter in the world.
Oh! Israel Adesanya is the undisputed king of the middleweights! Star power!
He's an excellent striker. You know, he can hurt you, but I'm fighting a human being. You're just a husk, a shell, a flesh bag for me to beat the up on. It's the coming of the new king.
Expect the show, because I want to show off. He's going to get choked out or knocked out, one or the other.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, for the UFC Middleweight Championship of the World. Introducing the challenger, Jared Cannonier. Official weight 185.5 for the challenger. And his opponent, the reigning, defending, undisputed middleweight champion of the world, Israel, the last style bender, Adesanya. I'm here with the challenger, Jared Cannonier. Jared, you have risen through the division to the top of the heap. The final challenge is tomorrow night against the undisputed champion. Give us your thoughts on how this goes down.
It's not the final challenge. It's just the next challenge. I'm the final challenge. I'm ready to show up. I'm ready to blow up. And I'm ready to throw up my fist in victory and take my belt home. It's going down.
Good luck to you, sir. The challenger, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here with the champ. Israel, it's a difficult challenge. You face so many now. Give us your thoughts on what this means tomorrow night to defend your title against Jared Cannonier.
This is the biggest show of the year, and I'm gonna make it look easy, because King Kong ain't got shit on me.
The challenger, ladies and gentlemen, and the champion for the middleweight championship. We will see you tomorrow night. Thank you very much for coming out.
Israel Adesanya. He's the best striker that we've ever seen in the UFC.
But Jared Cannonier can put people to sleep.
Jared, you're next.
Two future Hall of Famers and all-time greats complete their epic trilogy.
Sean O'Malley is a star in the making,
But Pedro Munoz is a